Now that Ultimate Wrestling is brought to you by Aftershock Music Entertainment. 585-447-1368. www.facebook.com Aftershock Entertainment. Servicing Rochester and Buffalo area. Now that's Ultimate Wrestling. This week, and Now That's Ultimate Wrestling, Very Angry Micah McKinger returns after Venom's Ultimate Rumble with a challenge. The Rican sensation Maximo Suave goes one-on-one with Mad Dog. And our main event will be for the Phantom Division Championship, Anselmo versus Jackson Thorne versus Jeremy Adams.
Without further ado, I'll bring out our commentators for this evening. First, on play-by-play is Nick Russo. And on color commentary, here's Hendo
So much cotton waiting on your shoulders that you can't just live your own life. The story's getting old and my heart is getting colder. I just wanna be gentle, but I'm always like high. You got rocks in your head, I can hear them rolling round. You can see that you're above it, but you're always falling down. Is there a method to your madness? Is it all about pride? Everyone I know they got a burning side.
a little uncomfortable over there, huh? So, we'll get ourselves started right now. The first match of tonight is set for one fall. Lady, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Lady, don't hurt me.
Cheers.
Don't hurt me.
Hailing from Rochester, New York. What? Seriously? You turned it off on me. So who was here last show? Toby, shut your mouth, please. If you were here last show, you know the disgusting thing that happened in the Ultimate Rumble. Number one, I lost. But more importantly, number two, there's a guy back in that locker room who put his hands on Foxy Faye.
Oh, God. How dare he?
Jeremy, please bring out Foxy Faye. I want you all to witness, if you were not here last month, what IB Green did to Foxy Faye. Come on, bring her out.
Oh, look at.
That's right. What kind of man puts his hand on a woman like that?
Really? Is that the way he remembers what happened? Is that the way he remembers
Hey,
things?
easy. Be careful. She's hurt.
Conveniently rewriting history.
Easy. All right.
And she must be really hurt. Look, she's still like neck.
Are you okay? Are you suffering still? She's still suffering from a month ago, people.
I bet it's not the first time her neck hurts.
So what I'm proposing, hey, Mr. Commentator, Promoter, wherever you are, Booker.
This is on. It's on.
Yeah, I want a match right now with IB Green. Can you give me that right now? a man who puts his hands on a woman, I want to put my hands on him. Can we bring the midget out?
I'll make this real quick. She got what she had coming to her because she wanted to play with the big boys in the ring. She got exactly what she asked for. You put Ivy Green in the corner. This ain't dirty dancing. You can put Ivy Green in the corner and he's going to fight back. So just like she got what she had coming to her, so do you. Bring my friend out here.
Yeah, let's bring him out here. Here.
And Michael McKinger's opponent. Hailing from Miami, New York. Weighing in at 200 pounds. His big generous estate. Here's Ivy Green.
About Ivy Green. We don't always see eye to eye. And a lot of the things that Ivy Green is accused of being, he is. But whatever it is that McKinger is accusing Ivy Green being on this occasion, I can assure you he's not. But Ivy Green's an equal opportunity ass kicker. He just might take it out on the Green Cannon Wonder tonight. This is the way to start a show. Well, you need a lot of stuff here now. No. Let your fists do the talking. Don't. You always have stuff to say. RJ, don't encourage him. He's still gonna say it. He's still gonna say it. He's still gonna say it. It's only delaying the inevitable.
It's only the delay and the inevitable.
He's got a stutter problem.
I've always had a stutter problem. Oh, my big bones. So, you're saying what you did to me is what got her, right? Got you hurt? I mean, you legit were trying to kill me over here. I was fighting for my life. All because she wanted to play in my ring. So, let's just say this. I'll fight you tonight. I'll fight you. I will not fight you. I'll chop your chest. So, Kendall James, oh yeah, that's right. It's my son's 18th birthday. Can we say happy birthday to Lucas? Okay, now I'm coming back here.
It's a long walk.
It's a long walk.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucas, banana pants.
Apparently that was the magic word. Apparently. He shows more fire than his father does. I'll tell you that. He's bigger too.
Glad to see Ivy Green's in rare form here tonight.
I hope he understands the seriousness of what Foxy Faye is accusing him of doing. I think too often, it's 2019, you have to take the things that she's saying happened to her seriously.
Hey, you make sure he doesn't come anywhere near her. Hey, this is very, very important.
Oh, you're gonna have to be smarter than that.
That plan didn't work.
No, not at all.
What are you doing?
Oh, there's strength in numbers though. Strength in numbers.
Fellas wrong, and we are underway with our first match here tonight. An impromptu challenge. Kinger challenging Ivy Green based off the events that happened last month in the Ultimate Rumble.
Guys. And this is a match where the principles of Ivy Green, he doesn't have many, but those that he does have, he feels pretty strongly about. And he does a lot of bad in this world. I mean, look at him. But those things that he doesn't do, he will fight to. He doesn't want to take credit for something like this. Who would?
Nobody would. Nobody would.
I mean, the bottom line is a woman had no business being in a wrestling ring unless she was willing to defend herself. Unfortunately, she wasn't very good at
Every
it.
woman has the right to defend themselves. Two, come on.
Yeah, but she's just bad at it. That's the problem. She should have defended herself. She should have just gone limp. Oh,
Big chop. Kinger taking the fight to IB early on.
taking it to him. Outside the ring, in IB's playground.
That's a thumb in the eye. Kinger or IB giving our fans a very interactive experience here in the front row tonight.
You know, the conversation tonight was all about what IB Green may or may not have done and what he's been accused of. But this, every time Kinger gets beat up, I just feel it's some sort of hate crime. I just can't put my thumb on it yet. I just don't know what kind. I just know that it's awesome and shouldn't happen at the same time.
It's very conflicted feeling.
Oh, it is, but I can't look away. I just need it to happen more. Was that a noogie?
I was going to say, I believe the
I
target.
just saw an atomic noogie. I'm done. All right, good show, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Oh, re-aggravated the neck. That's her moneymaker, folks. Oh, this thing is still on, isn't it?
It is. That is going to be a real issue for you
It doesn't
tonight.
have a mute button on it. A big suplex from way out top.
Kinger off the ropes. That is a impressive vertical jump from Kinger.
Oh, he got at least 3-4 inches off the ground. It was great. There was so much green in the air. This guy was splat, and it was great.
Forearm to the back.
Hard whip into that corner.
Telegraph the move. IB Green, too smart for that. Out of the corner with a clothesline.
Oh, man. IB Green is not above putting something in that elbow pad. Chains, feminine hygiene products, all sorts of things in that elbow pad that you just never know when it's in there. Way on top. Oh! All the way to the second turnbuckle. He was 4 or 5 inches off the ground. That was amazing. Chest. Oh, wait. Oh, look it. It's a miracle. She's feeling better.
She's able to get into the ring herself.
She's put herself in this situation again. It's on her that she's put herself in this situation. And I guarantee you. Oh! What the? Again. What the hell? What?
Really?
She. What the hell? Oh, come on!
Kinger steals the victory.
Take.
Your winner of this match, Michael McKinger.
Oh, we see where the principles and all the virtue are. And the biggest miracle I've ever seen. Foxy Faye feeling real good about herself for a minute.
But you have to know at this point, the situation between Kinger, Foxy Faye, and IB Green is far from over.
How can you possibly take advantage of a situation like that? Fame getting hit? I bet you Kinger's going to have all sorts of allegations and suggestions of what happened right there, but I think we all saw what Foxy Faye and Kinger are capable of.
I traveled 4 hours for that. 4 hours I traveled for that.
What do you guys say? Rematch? What do you guys over here say? Rematch? I got an idea. 2-on-1. Me versus Kinger and the girl. She wants to play games. She can play my game. And you know what happens when it becomes IB Green Rules, don't we? People get hurt. So, Mike, Foxy, Jeremy, President Putin, President Trump, Donald Duck, whoever's back there listening, I challenge you, next show, IB Green Rules. What do you say? Can you make that? Or are you scared of the commission? You're scared what I'll do to a woman? What?
Oh, I know
These
what
people don't care. You just saw that. These people don't care.
I know exactly what you would do to her. I mean, are you people okay with seeing what he is capable of doing to Foxy Faye and Mike McKinney?
What answers your question?
All right, let me think about it, and I'll get back to you. I'm gonna think about it, but she's got to know what she's gotten herself into. She keeps playing with these games. Golly.
Can we in good conscience do that?
I don't know. That's new. I mean, I don't have a conscience. Clearly you don't. Look at the way you're dressed. But I mean, it's another level to put a woman in a wrestling ring against a man. It's another to put a woman in the ring with IB Green rules. I'll think about it. Yeah, let's move on.
Contact Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions for any of your video needs. From weddings to pro wrestling. Contact Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions at Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions at Facebook.com or call 315-576-3577. That's 315-576-3577. Get caught up in the world of professional wrestling as Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions presents Catching Up with Caden.
Beat me, if you can.
Your host, Chris Caden. Maximo Suave.
I pretty much know worldwide. I am the host for the Caden Nation. Quit playing, no hating. Make way for the Caden Nation. Down to the curtain, heading out to the stage.
Catching Up with Caden every Thursday night at 7 p.m. at 106.3 Rochester Free Radio, and right here on Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions on Facebook.
Face it, you can't defeat the Caden Nation. A blatant facelift, you'll need it hating by way of Brooklyn.
We are here backstage live at Bad Medicine at the Tri-County Sports Complex here in Massillon, New York. And I am here with one half of the incredible tag team Nightbreed. Mad Dog, first and foremost, we've seen the reports. What's going on with your tag team partner, Bobby Vegas?
Yes. Believe it or not, last week, my partner, my brother, had to get surgery and get his removed. He will be out for the next 2 months, hopefully sooner. He's strong, so he keep fighting. I'm holding it down for him until then.
We want to wish Rockstar nothing but the best, and we can't wait to see him back here in a UW ring very soon. But tonight, you go one-on-one with somebody you're very familiar with. As a member of Nightbreed, you have faced defiance on multiple occasions all over. But tonight, it's you and Maximo Suave one-on-one. Do you have a different strategy going into facing Maximo one-on-one as opposed to a tag team match?
Honestly, I fought singles my whole life, not in wrestling. I've done the boxing, I've done the MMA. So I'm used to that one-on-one competition. That's what I thrive on. I've always had Rocky's back in these matches, and just like Kaden always had Maximo's back. But right now, tonight, it's just me and you, Maximo, and tonight you get these paws, huh?
Mad Dog, I want to wish you best of luck tonight in your one-on-one match against Maximo Suave here at Bad Medicine.
Maximo Suave versus Mad Dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is set for one fall. So, this match is John now. Please raise your ring first.
Oh, man, there we go. 195. Sensation. Maximo. This is gonna be great. This is like super match on the card. Two tag team specialists for at least tonight, striking out on their own.
I had the opportunity to speak with Mad Dog before the match tonight. We talked about the fact that in tag team action, he's very familiar with Maximo Slava. They've battled all over.
What I find interesting too is Mad Dog has those butterflies rolling in his stomach. There's nobody to tag out to in this match. There's nobody to split the time with.
For the next 12 hours, all crime is legal. Emergency services will be unavailable. The government thanks you for your participation.
You think it's a thing? Come on! Man's Dog! Helen from the Los Angeles Dog Time. Bringing the table of your house is Mad Dog!
One of the biggest talents in the UW locker room. Striking out on his own. See what he brings to the table.
Man's Dog, come on! Hey yo, Man's Dog got my weight up, what up?
This is going to be a big test for Mad Dog.
Thank you for that compliment. I've been working out a lot.
It shows. You're so shiny.
I know.
It's, I can almost see through you.
It is going to be a long night.
But a great one. But a great one. Are you
I
kidding?
agree.
I mean, so far we've seen feigned domestic violence, which is always great, as long as it's feigned. And now we see really shiny Hispanics, and they both may have been in jail at one point or another. I put solid money on it. Solid money.
Criminal history aside, we have two incredible talents in the ring. And we talk about in our business all the time, athletes that have all of the tools, the look, the athleticism, the drive, the determination. And if there's anybody who fits that bill in our locker room, it is clearly Mad Dog.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be very interesting to see. This is one of the rare times that we've seen him in one-on-one action here in UW.
Absolutely.
To see what he brings to the table.
Hey, you made a really good point. I'm glad I thought of it. Meanwhile, these two tag team specialists in the ring right now, with Robbie Vegas being on sabbatical, I heard he's somewhere out in California singing a song on a street corner without his shirt on. It was weird. And with Caden, one half of Defiance, obviously extremely busy in the main event, challenging for the UW Heavyweight Championship. This gave an excellent opportunity for these two to set their own bar, to make their own name tonight.
You have to wonder if the winner of this match tonight is in line for either the winner of Icon Ace and Jay Fire, or the winner of, as you mentioned, Suave's tag team partner Caden challenging Cyclone Jones for the title tonight.
This is a wonderful opportunity. This is a what-if situation. What could be? I don't think either one of these two are anywhere near ready to abandon their tag team aspirations, but in the meantime, if you walk away with a victory tonight, the question becomes, what if? They start thinking, what if I did my own thing? What if I carved my own path?
incredibly fast-paced action. These two leaving it all in the ring. Ready to pick back up the action. Looks like we're going to go test the strength.
Oh, the veteran. Oh.
Suave trying to teach Mad Dog a lesson. Irish whip. Shoulder block. Neither one goes down.
A large collision with the center. Oh.
Down goes Maximo.
Can teach a dog new tricks. That was outstanding.
2 count.
Mad Dog slowing it down. Matt wrestling. Maximo Suave. Huh. Wonder where we learned that one. I bet it's someone in prison. I'm just gonna guess. Someone in prison. Someone in the yard.
You really can't help
yourself. It's not a joke. I mean, it's an observation. Like, this is what they do in the yard before they steal your sneakers. It's great. It's really, I've seen it. I watch TV. I read the newspapers. I know what happens.
Maxwell trying to fight on the rear chin lock. Duck under. Big chop.
Lighten up that chest.
Block. Chop again.
Oh, not on my watch, Mad Dog says.
You know what's next? I know what's next. What's next? The punch.
Oh! Knowing it's coming doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't. Sometimes it hurts even more.
No, Michael, you know what's next.
And yet you couldn't stop it from happening. That's the great part about it.
The sound of that shot rang through the entire Tri-County complex. Fans here messing in the night.
Maximo, the consummate showman.
2 count.
I am tired.
Maximo showing that legendary cardiovascular conditioning matched only by the likes of Ric Flair, Harley Race, Maximo Suave. They gotta give this match like a 3-hour time limit. I don't know if you've got time to get the blood flowing. Oh, big man.
Oh, slam.
Showing that animal strength.
2 count only. We like to talk about, we're joking about Maximo's cardio, but if you saw...
Maybe you were. I'm not joking about it. I'm in awe of it. Look at him.
If you saw before the show, tonight, after we got the ring set up, Mad Dog's playing basketball over on the courts for literally an hour, and he's still in the ring performing at this level. That speaks to what kind of cardio, what kind of shape, and what kind of incredible talent the Mad Dog is.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Right.
Yeah. You mean basketball where they bounce the ball and throw it in a hole? Okay, just making sure. Okay. Mad Dog. God, underneath all those prison tats, there is a huge talent, a lot of muscle, a lot of skill.
Just got him up. Go behind.
Oh!
Backstabber.
That sequence we've seen many times from Maximo.
2 count.
And in most cases, that's the end of the night for Maximo's challengers. That should have been it. I do.
Apparently Maxwell's starting fans' choice for the next move.
Again, calling his shot.
Blocked by Mad Dog. Mad Dog with a suplex of his own.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Mad Dog showing that he is a student of the game.
We got one more. He's going for the trifecta. Maxwell stiff elbow.
Get it all.
Went for the insecurity.
There you go.
Mad Dog outsmarted Maxwell on that one.
With every match, with every passing show, Mad Dog gets more experience.
Spinebuster into the cover.
Oh, I thought that was it. This is a heck of a match. This is exactly what I thought these two would bring to the table, given the opportunity that they have tonight.
when you see a match with this level of talent in it, you have to wonder, like, is this going to be our show stealer? Is this going to be our best match of the evening?
Every one of the matches that Ultimate Wrestling puts on have the capability of doing that. It's all up to whether the performers, whether the athletes involved want to rise to the occasion. These two are bringing it.
Mad Dog sizing up Maximo. Went for the boot. Caught. Kick to the back of the head. Big forearm.
Oh!
Both men still on their feet. Kick to the midsection.
Oh!
Modified brainbuster.
Sure, we'll go with that.
That's all I had. We got a cover.
Was that three? Was that three? Just two? Just two? Okay, that looked awfully close. He got his shoulder up.
Definitely a questionable call by the referee there, whether he got his...
What do these two have left? What do they have
Don't
left?
look like either one of them has much left.
Hey, you notice the comedy and all the smiles and the laughing has died down when they have to now dig deep to find that little bit left.
And this refs up to 5. Can either man even get back to his feet? Mad Dog's starting to stir.
Mad Dog's digging deep.
Just in the nick of time, both men back up to their feet. Oh, you can hear how stiff those shots are.
They're just leaning on each other, using each other, propping themselves up. Might be the only thing keeping them vertical.
Show up the reversal. Maximo up and over. Into the roll.
Almost in the corner.
Duck
Down we
under
go.
Sit down slam. 2 count.
2 count. What has Mad Dog got to do to put Maximo Suave away? There he goes, getting his crowd, getting his dog behind him. You see what I did there? Dog, yeah. Okay. What is that thing for Maximo? It's going to make him think about it.
Mad Dog. He's sizing him up. Knee to the face. He's got him up. Oh, package.
That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
There you have it.
The Wiley's on
No winner of this match, Maximo Suave!
What a great match. What a fantastic match. You never know when that next brass ring is going to be offered to you. You have to reach for it and grab it when it's offered. Let's not discount the showing that Mad Dog just put on. He left nothing out there in the ring.
Both of these men left it all out there for our fans here tonight at Bad Medicine. Maximo, who, as we talked about through the match, known as a tag team specialist, proved he's still got a whole lot to offer here in the singles division.
As I said before, this match ended with both of these competitors should be feeling in their heads. What if? What if I set out on my own? What if it became not so much about us, it became about me? What can I accomplish?
Mutual respect between these two incredibly talented individuals.
What a match. What a match. Great stuff. If you're a fan of professional wrestling, you loved everything that you saw in that match. He was there in spirit. I know he was there in spirit, but he's a little busy. He's kind of got a big deal. He was all up in there. What is going on tonight?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is set for one fall. for the Phantom Division Championship. Also, it is being contested under prison rules, which means there are no countouts. Everything is legal, but the pinfall must be inside the ring. Next from Perry, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, Elmo! And you haven't noticed over the last... From Germany, New York, weighing in at 155 pounds, he is your Phantom Division Champion, the War Chief, Jackson!
Give me a tape.
All the tape. There's a match going on. Who cued his music? What's he doing now? Kid Party. Yes, this is Prison Rules. Prison Rules match? There's plenty of people on the yard. Go for it, kid. It's your execution. I personally can't wait for this. Jeremy Adams, now part of the Prison Rules match. There's usually a couple prisoners on the yard. There's a chair. Jeremy's got the chair. God, he's like the fresh fish from jail. She's got a chair too. Hold up.
That just takes Monster Elmo out of the equation.
Yeah. Chief doing whatever is necessary to keep that Phantom Championship. Swing it again. Fresh fish.
Got him up. We got a cover.
Just let me break the sweat. I'm the new Phantom Champion. Who didn't even have to play. Ladies and gentlemen, your new All Wrestling Phantom Division Champion, the Jacked Up Jeremy Adams.
Our first title change in 2019 goes to one half of VIP. Jacked Up Jeremy Adams is our new Phantom Division champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me at this time Jacked Up Jeremy Adams, member of VIP. Jeremy, you said you were coming in, you were making an impact. What an impact.
Yes, sir. I told everybody, I deserve a title shot, and I got it. I had to make it myself, and I deserved it. I am Jeremy Adams, champion of the world. And Chief and Elmo, I don't care. I don't care how upset you are. I deserve this. You don't. You're beneath me. I'm Jeremy Adams, face of an angel, body of a god.
And UW Phantomweight at this time, the Chief Jackson Thorne. Chief, tonight there was a whole lot of
Listen, I will tell you what happened tonight. See, tonight was supposed to be when I end Elmo trying to come get my title. But instead, when I actually agreed to his match, who shows up? But some very important punk trying to get in my way, trying to take my gold, trying to take my time. But I'm gonna tell you what. He may have came out here, he may have taken the belt, but one thing I know for certain, it is not the belt that makes a champion. It is the champion that makes the belt. And next month, in a triple threat match, an actual triple threat match, like we're supposed to, I'm gonna prove to y'all that I'm not just the Chief, I am the true Phantom Champion.
So here we are at Bad Medicine, and they're gonna put me in a triple threat match against Jackson Thorne and Jeremy Adams? Now, usually I would question this, but due to the fact that Jeremy Adams had to take what was mine to begin with, and Jackson Thorne, well, you're exactly that, a thorn in the side. So this triple threat match means three things. It's double the pain, double the pleasure for me and double that on my cake. Tonight, that Phantom Championship is mine.
My entire life, I have tried to prove to myself what it truly means to be a champion. My entire life, I figured if you work this hard, if you go this route, then you will be where you think you should be. And when I won that Phantom Championship, I thought that was it. I thought that being at the top of the Phantom division is what it truly meant to be champion. But I guess to others, such as some very important punks, that was a whole different story. Their way of belief, or what deserves, is a whole different story. So now I gotta prove to that backwoods Muppet and to these very important punks that I am the true Phantom Champion and that you all should hail the Chief.
Elmo versus Jackson Thorne versus Jeremy Adams.
Without further ado, this next match is a triple threat match set for one fall, and it is for the Phantom Division Championship.
This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo song. Shut up! Say so long.
Hailing from here, they are turning 215 pounds. It is Elmo!
Nobody else. I'm sick of playing games, sick of waiting on the shelf, sick of playing on the clock, with the mind passing by, with these dreams in my eyes. I will never let it fly. I'll be here to find a shot. I'm
the most miserable human being. Elmo.
In my eyes, with the heart of the soul, the mind of the champ. There ain't no looking back.
Ever since he lost the Phantom Division Championship, he's somehow more miserable, if that was even possible.
When he wakes up in the morning, he doesn't care about championships, he doesn't care about victories, he doesn't care about 1, 2, 3, he cares about fulfilling his soul with hate.
And the next participant in this championship triple threat match.
Jackson Thorne, or maybe no more passionate competitor in Ultimate Wrestling Rock.
And the champion.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Oh, here we go again.
Hailing from Rochester, New York, comes the ring by the irresistible Irishman Michael McKinger and Foxy Faye. Here's one half of the VIPs and the current All Pro Wrestling Phantom Division Champion, jacked up Jeremy Adams.
I see Faye's feeling better. It's a miracle. A miracle of modern science and health. This Goof Troop, led by the meathead. had the displeasure of talking to our current Phantom Division champion?
I've never interviewed him.
It's spectacular. You look at him, and you'd think that he's intelligent. I mean, he's put together. He's obviously a talent in the ring, but you speak to him, it's like two dead brain cells just banging together like nothing. Nothing under the hood. None. No, you're adorable. God bless your little heart. Have some fun. I personally like Jackson Thorne in this match. The spirit comes from this kid. As soon as he figures out what he's doing in the ring, he's going to be unstoppable. Right now, he's an uncontrollable freight train. Once he gets focused, there's nothing this meathead is going to be able to do to retain his title.
A definite challenge for our referee here in this triple threat match. Couldn't be any more distinctly different styles in our three combatants here tonight.
Talking to him before the match, I asked our Phantom Division champion, well, what do you think about tonight? And you know what his response was?
What?
I like chicken. What does that even mean? I said, well, what do you think about this match? What do you think your odds are? I like chicken. That was his response.
Well,
I don't even... How do you communicate with somebody like that? He was sitting there the entire time lifting the dumbbell just over and over again. Like a sociopath. Like, oh, hello! He might not know much, but Champ knows what that feels like.
Clothesline takes Chief out of his boot. Whoa, Kevlar, never mind.
Whoa.
These two men have had a heated rivalry for that Phantom Division Championship for months now.
Oh, just slugging it back and forth. I'll tell you, they're feud, if you want to call it that. I love blood feud. It's brought the best out of both of them. I haven't seen. Oh.
Series of misses. Oh my God! Drag back first to the mat.
And not for nothing, but Jackson Thorne has brought the best out of Elmo. Elmo's done some of his best work since coming into Ultimate Wrestling with Jackson Thorne. And then we got this guy. I like pancakes. Yeah. All right, where's the gym?
Well, it's clearly evident.
Tuxedo Junction. I need a new vest. He's the only champion in Ultimate Wrestling. I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
Driving face first into the turnbuckle. Down goes elbow. Well, it's clearly Jeremy Adams isn't on the roster for his intelligence or his, he's not booking any public speaking engagements.
Public speaking. It took him a month before he heard his first word. He's like a toddler. Like when he said hello, it's like, oh. Yeah, look at it. Muscles.
Kinger trying to compare his muscles to Jeremy Adams. That's adorable. Now, I've only been in business about a year, but I've been a fan my entire life. I've never actually seen someone distracted by their own muscles.
It doesn't take much to distract him. Like, I put a laser beam on the wall. He followed it for half an hour. Even after I turned it off, he was still staring at the floor. Like, this guy, I swear, if he had brain cell 1, he'd be unstoppable in Ultimate Wrestling. Look at him. Strong lockup.
Ruther's still...
There's something about this... Oh!
Belly to back.
Oh. He spoke. Did you hear that?
It was like 3 words.
Wow, it was great. And they all came one after the other.
There wasn't
like
large,
together.
Yeah,
it was
almost.
Wow.
By next show, he'll have sentences.
Oh, you pointed at me. I don't like you over there. Uh-oh, he's going up to the top. Don't get dizzy.
Big forearm.
All this fluff.
If it's not something in your repertoire, don't do it.
Oh, those forearms on uppercut. That makes this conversation real short.
Elmo finding his way back into the ring.
Jackson Thorne, once again, there's no question that the Ultimate Wrestling universe, if you want to call it that. Oh, look at this. We're starting to feel Jackson Thorne.
Chief's in trouble. Adams on the top.
Oh! From way up top, taking out just about everybody in the match.
Including himself.
Man. I think we're 3 for 3 tonight with people rising to their occasion. Set the table and they're bringing it all out. That was phenomenal.
a great move, but all three are the worse for wear now. It's going to be a matter of who's able to get back to his feet first. Elmo with the cover.
Jeremy Adams, somebody better check him for a concussion, but how would you know? Really, how would you know? I asked him to count to 10, he got lost at 4. Like, seriously lost. He walked out of the room. Like, I don't even know why he left. He just, I don't want to count, and he walked away.
Let's look at it positive. He got to 4.
I know, baby steps, right?
Exactly.
Elmo.
Irish whip in the corner. Shoulder first.
Elmo's seeing all this high flying. Elmo just decides, I'm going to punch somebody hard. That's his technical prowess in the professional wrestling ring. Elmo just goes, I'm punching things because I hate them. That's about the length of his expertise.
Big shot. Elmo's just going to punch things till it stops twitching.
Oh, bring it way back.
The veteran Elmo keeping an eye on where Chief was. Kick to the midsection. All three men back to their feet. Almost got Chief up.
Oh, like a lawn dart. Wow.
Using one wrestler as a weapon on the other.
There is a special level of excitement Elmo gets out of hurting other human beings. And I kind of respect that.
You can see it.
I mean, it's psychopathic, but it's there. It's something. It's tangible.
At least he embraces it.
Look, it just... Who needs high spots? I just grab him by the face. Oh, nobody can hear me. We're good. We're good.
We got it covered. 2 count only.
Elmo one step closer potentially to recapturing the Phantom Division Championship.
Like, how nasty of a person do you have to be to just grab a nerve on the neck and start pinching and squeezing as hard as you can?
And just to hear the screams of an idiot, but a human being nonetheless, just, you know, inflicting pain for pain's sake is what Elmo does. Using his completely hollow skull to crack the jaw of Elmo.
Listen, use what God gave you. Irish whip.
Oh, the kick is good. Oh, Jackson Thorne follows up with a huge forearm. Oh, you can hear it. This has turned into a straight up fight.
Chief is hungry.
Straight up fight.
Wants this. Just to recap for a minute, those of you who weren't with us last month at our debut here in Macedon, Jeremy Adams interjected himself in a match between Elmo and Chief and literally stole the championship.
Went way up.
Catches him.
I think I know what's coming. Jackson Thorne, there's only one thing he loves to do when somebody gets tied up in the ropes.
Oh, backstabber. And look, there's the injured Foxy Faye on the ring apron.
Meanwhile, the only thing holding up our champion is the ropes. He's weak in the knees. Looks like he can barely hold himself up. And then the Kinger. Oh, what is he doing?
Hey, look, Foxy Faye has a neck flare up again.
A piece of dumb man meat falls down. And that, oh, come on. Jeremy Adams doesn't even know where he's at. But thanks to an assist.
Your winner and still All Wrestling's Phantom Division Champion, Jeremy Adams.
Thanks to an assist by the members of VIP.
And for a second month in a row, Jeremy Adams lucks into walking out of Macedon with the Phantom Division Championship.
After everything that Jackson Thorne and Elmo just gave to this match, the limp body of a brain dead moron. Although he's got a great tan. That's what he brings to the table. Hey, you know what I heard? I heard from the Kinger. that Foxy Faye actually gives great headache. What?
How dare you?
Oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle you feel better.
As I see it, tonight VIP is 2-0.
Good story.
As I see it, Jeremy Adams is still your champion, and Ivy Green is still a losing midget.
Oh. Hey, you might want to get a leash on your boy so he doesn't get lost.
Hey!
I already put an amber alert. You're lost. Go here. Somebody help me.
Right here.
Golly, is there a...
Yeah. He ain't got nothing.
He's so good. Hey man, he might not know third grade math. Let's put Venom Division champion. Woo! I'll tell you, I have a sneaking suspicion that the situation between Jackson Thorne and Elmo is a long way from being over.
Jeremy Adams, still your Phantom Division champion. Elmo, I don't even know what you're doing out there with me in the ring. You look like you should be in prison. And Chief, really? Like you can compete with me? Look at this. Jacked up every day. Jeremy Adams, face of an angel, body of a god.
Again, the numbers game with you people. With all of you. First, it was Jackson Thorne with the music distracting me to take my title in the first place. But I'm gonna let it slide because over the past few months, he's proved himself to be an opponent that can hold his own. But then, you got Jeremy Adams that just inserts himself into another one of my matches to again take what is mine. Now, Jeremy Adams, you got one thing right. You're a pretty big boy. But it seems like you're big in every place but where it counts. Because you always have to bring your boys with you. It's always the number game with you people. Sooner or later, your luck's gonna run out. And when it does, it's gonna be you on your back, staring at the lights, while I stand above you with that title in my hands.
Another one. Another match where I thought, this is it. This has got to be my moment. There's always obstacles, there's always trials and tribulations that come before a rise. But it seems like I'm continuously falling. But it ain't gonna be like last time. I'm not gonna simply lose my mind because I failed. No. I just know this pain, that is inevitable. But the suffering that everybody has to watch and hear that is VIP, now that's a choice. And the choice is whether I or Elmo take that belt from that idiot who could barely count to 10. Because that's how long he's gonna be out cold when we finally get our hands on that title.
Thank you for watching Ultimate Wrestling. Now That's Ultimate Wrestling is brought to you by Aftershock Music Entertainment. 585-447-1368. www.facebook.com Aftershock Entertainment. Servicing Rochester and Buffalo area. Contact Albleton and Joffrey Productions for any of your video needs. From weddings to pro wrestling. Contact Albleton and Job Video Productions at Albleton and Job Video Productions at Facebook.com or call 315-576-3577. That's 315-576-3577.